Hi, I'm with you with another analysis of Forex market. And as you know, and if you're my subscriber, we start with DXY. If you just found me from the search part of YouTube or Google, you can subscribe my channel because I always, post my analysis every week and sometimes 3 or 4 times in a week about 5 or 6 favorite items, to trade. Okay, let's get started. The first item is DXY or US dollar index. As you can see and as you can remember, I have drawn this, down trend, and the channel had a breakout, and we say we are going to see the stronger dollar for the following days. Now we can update our channel like this, and if we just make another one here, the other channel, we can, just a moment, we can make the channel like this, and you can see this is the new channel we made, and we can say this is the next channel, and this line can act as a midline of the new channel. Anyway, but you can update your chart with me because we are not in a downtrend anymore, and we want to talk about this in a new way, and we should see what is gonna happen. Now you can see that the downtrend finished, and you can see that we had a kind of breakout and pullback. I told you for the next days we're going to see stronger dollar. The first target it has would be 102.5, and the next one would be 103.4 or 5 as the next target. And after that, we should wait to see that we are going to have a breakout of the historical zone and historical, resistance as 104.80 or not. Well, but this is about DXY and the power of United States dollar or dollar index. Okay, let's focus on the first item I always analyze, which is euro dollar. For euro dollar, we had down trend for today, and I don't know you can remember or not, I have drawn kind of trend line for you, and I told you that the price is moving, and if we have a breakout, so we might have downtrend again. So major trend reversal happened here, MTR, and we are going to see downtrend for euro, but it might take some days because we are going to have some days trading range, and then the rest of the trend toward these zones I have drawn for you, and you can update your chart like me to have and to understand where next targets are. The other item we're going to talk about is pound dollar. So for pound dollar, we have the same situation like euro dollar. I told you, and I have drawn the same trend line, if you can remember, and I told you that we are still in an uptrend up to this zone. It couldn't reach this zone, and we had a breakout. So for some days, the price is going to have consolidating mode. Then this zone would be the next zone as a support, and these zones are underway, but we don't have uptrend anymore, and we are in a downtrend. I don't know, it might have another breakout of this zone and would be fake breakout, but it is improbable because British pound is getting weaker in comparison with United States dollar. And in the next analysis, I'm going to talk about JPY and United States dollar. USD JPY, I told you that the dollar is getting more powerful, and we had such a case. Just a moment, yes. If you can remember, we had a kind of downtrend for United States dollar, and finally the dollar got more powerful. We had a breakout and pullback. Then this target would be the next target for the US dollar, and the next target would be 130 to 131 or 2 as the next target, and in the future. It might take, some days like the ones I told you, like this, consolidating, then is going to be another engulfing one and engulfing pattern. That's it about Canadian dollar or CAD. I can show you something interesting which caught my eyes, and this is the power of price action trading. And you can see I have drawn all of these areas for you. And I told you that we have something like this. You can see we had a breakout, pullback, and I have especially drawn this one for you. And I told you we have, supply zone here, and we are going to have some reaction. And as you can see, we have these two lines and these two zones. We might have, trading range for some hours here up to tomorrow, but Canadian dollar is getting stronger, and it has, this target for long term. But this is the market, and we cannot predict what is going to happen 100%. If we have a breakout of this zone, we might see these zones, this one and this one, in the following days. You can draw these areas for yourself to have your update in a better way. So the last market we always analyze is the USD AUD, or Australian dollar, Aussie dollar is the next name and is the second name of this currency. For Aussie dollar, you can see something like this, and USD is getting more powerful for tomorrow. And what I think and what I want to say, even though it is not financial advice for anyone, is just a breakout of this zone, and we might see this zone, and in long term again 1.46 in long term. But if this zone cannot act as a great support, so we might see 1.35. That is not that much probable, and we might see this zone in some other days, in the following days. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I have a lot of things to tell you about my analysis. Sometimes I post some analysis apart from the ones I always post, and in this way you might not miss them. Have a great time.